It's me, Mr. Tall. I'm going to be playing Go, but before that, I will do some warm up at the 5Q level. It's great. Okay, connecting. What's wrong with it? 1, 2, 3. We can kill him. That's what's wrong with connecting. When we can kill, why do we want to connect? But this is a key point we need to find. The wedge here. Okay, if I play here, I make one eye, but he will destroy this eye. So I kind of have to play here. But then he will make a ko. So I have to actually capture first, and then I have two eyes in here. Oh, the speed on this brain is not high at the moment. Okay, this is a whole board problem, but I'm gonna guess we have some way to capture these stones. Maybe it's even a net here. Feeling is yes. That seems right. Okay, nice. That's a very nice net with the aid of all the black stones around. If this is a real game, probably means black is leading a lot in this moment. Okay. Ooh. So just connecting is natural. When he tries to connect, we throw in and it's a connect and die for him. Kind of classic tesuji. My instinct was to make this eye, and if he tries some funny business, we're gonna play here. If he peeps, I can still play there, yeah? I think I have to do that. Same here, and this is connect and die as well, so you cannot connect. Okay, this is classic as well. We take a liberty here because we have to hurry because we only have 3 liberties. So we take a liberty and he cannot make enough. Okay. This one we did before on the channel. I remember. That's funny. I mean, I'm sure there are like thousands of 5Q problems on this website, but they recycled one for us. If we just Atari, he will just connect. Yeah, he will have 2 eyes. So we have to throw in first. Yeah, this is nice. If he connects, we can wedge. If he captures, we can peep. Like this, and he dies. Okie dokie. Okay, capturing 3 stones, easy. We don't have too many other options. I guess the idea is you capture, and if he plays here, then you play here. And if he had played in here, then we can escape with M19. Alrighty then. Okay, so we should probably play here, but then he can just capture over here, and we can't connect. Oh. So actually, this is Atari. Yeah, I forgot. This is Atari, so we can do that, and then we can sacrifice 2 stones. Okay, successful warm-up, I would say. Now let's go to Fox. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's not Fox. That's a big black void. Okay. BBV, they call it. All right. Let's get a game. This will be our 3rd game as an 8-dan. Hopefully we'll get to stay at 8-dan long enough that we can't keep track of how many games we played. Marco from Taiwan, Taipei. 8-dan with 10 wins and 10 losses. Seems pretty balanced. I say, all right, hello. Hello, good luck, HF. All right, let's play this one. Oh, the sound is off. I thought it was confusing. Oh, let me turn on coordinates as well. I know you guys like to have coordinates for commentating. Kibitzing. Yeah, and then this kick. I guess at 8-dan, most players are familiar with this one. But actually, it seems not always, right? I also bumped into some 8-dans are not familiar with it. So, we'll see. Oh, yeah. Right, so they play this kind of stuff. Which is, I mean, not really bad for black or anything, but direction-wise, it can be nice for white. We push here. Usually players like to play this move. Sometimes they don't. just extend, which is also fine. Then I believe I'm supposed to play here. Yeah, it's like a small game kind of thing. And now I believe I'm supposed to push one more time. I'm not so sure. Not so sure. I think so. Of course, if we push one more time, then potentially he gets to play first on the top, yeah? I should know by heart this stuff, but I don't. No, I like playing the top here. I think it's okay. If he turns, maybe I just add a move. Yeah, I think so. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just less familiar with this variation because almost everybody will push here first.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Right. After this one, locally, it's big to add a move here or even try this kind of idea. But he cannot do anything super severe, so we can play somewhere else. Actually, in this variation, I'm not so even sure this crawl is good or bad, because there is some potential cut as well in some scenarios. But before doing that, let's approach the lower right corner. Using this attach is one way to approach the corner. Try to confine him to the right side. Oh, he wants to play this variation. He wants to play this variation. So I know in this variation I can turn, but I can also clamp potentially. I think turn is good. Yeah, turn is good. I think there is some complicated variation. If he crawls, I can keep push, and turn over here. So no, this variation is more commonly seen when black already has a stone around here in the sort of Chinese style opening.
9, 8, 7,
it's a little bit less common when he doesn't,
4,
because he cannot really use this push because I can turn. So I know that there is such a move, you know. When there is a black stone, this is a move like, and then black push, and then you go here and black eats, and then you just enjoy your thickness. But I think in this variation, I push, 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 and I go for the corner. This could be do or die kind of situation. Yeah, it's a bit scary also for me. And I don't know how many times I can push either, or how many times I need to push, I should say. Should study better. Because these are so complicated to figure out. You can push, you can also jump at some point. I think a push again, and then turn is probably playable. Or do I need to push one more time even? This is a question. I'm not so sure. I think we had this in a game maybe a few, like a month ago. I think maybe I need to push one more time.
9, 8.
Not so sure. This is Spur. How are you, my friend? And Dead in Gote is here also. So maybe the key point of knowing whether is like if this turn is center for him or not. Like if I turn, he turns, and I just start killing his corner.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It looks dangerous
4.
for him. So he wants to keep playing. What is the situation now? Can I go here or no? I mean, let's say it's this ente. If he blocks over here, I go here. The situation is a bit iffy, to say the least.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
The sense is I can do it. This could be collapse here for me. Right? If he has to add a move, it's painful for him. He adds a move, yeah. Then I can keep playing over here. Yeah, this is not a very wonderful shape for black. In fact, I can still go here and create Seki or something. But do I scroll better or jump better in this moment? Hard to
9,
say for me.
8.
I think this is okay. We look for Sente somehow. One factor that's interesting is I believe this 019 will be sent towards this group, so the group can live maybe a bit more easy
9,
with
8,
019 in place.
7, 6, 5.
Oh, really? Like this? Honto? It's getting interesting now. I almost have to play Hanne here, right? And then I have to think if I should push or Hanne here.
9, 8,
Push and cut
7,
kind of works.
6,
Right?
5.
Maybe he won't here. Maybe he will jump or something. But if I push, you block and I cut. Going down the center, I will empty triangle. Then you Atari push out. Aha, because there's a ladder here. And it's his ladder. So we cannot really play that variation. And this cut...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, looks pretty
4,
good,
3.
to be honest. I don't know. I really don't know. You want to just Atari out here, here, here. What do you want to do? Maybe this one could be an interesting idea. No, in this case cannot. Yeah, he wants to drive, just drive. So he's definitely wrecking the corner. But the outside position is very thin for black, isn't it? Yeah, and even now I'm not so sure what's gonna happen. The downside for white is I can probably not kill him cleanly here. So then this is a big loss in the corner. Of course, there is such a factor to
9,
be considered.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Also, not sure how to keep making shape in this area. Let's play the Atari for now. The bottom group is alive already, right? If he blocks, I can play 019, which is sent anyway, so it will be got different to block. Plays 019. Yeah, that's probably a bit more annoying. I can still block though, and also has some center flavor. So here, yeah, this move is a kind of a sense for me. If you push, I block. You
9,
capture, I block again.
8, 7,
Something
6,
like
5,
that.
4, 3.
But it's a very precarious shape here. So might be overplay. Yeah. Yeah, it looks a bit off. I don't know also in the fight if this push will be sent or not to the corner. It's a bit painful to make that push because we could have also used this or this later. Which maybe means I shouldn't have played here. I should have just like played a peaceful move like this one or this one. But okay, we've gone down this path. So let's continue. So he will cut. Yeah, it's a bit heavy for white also, right? This is the problem. This is the problem. It's also heavy for me. Okay, but he takes care of his own group first, which is probably wise, right? By the way, if I push here and he blocks and I push again, is that sente? Later I can go out, turn in the corner. It looks a bit funky. Yeah, I also feel like I want to play here, but
9, 8, 7, 6.
I think now could be good timing to play here because I'm afraid otherwise he might ignore and Atari this one. Now if he goes here, I Atari and I can ladder him, right? Yep, I can. Of course, it's a painful exchange, but this means that outside the cut is not as scary as it might have been otherwise. There's also this move, but this one, how extend, you want a tiger?
9,
Yeah, I guess
8,
so.
7.
Okay. We cannot double Hana, unfortunately. And I suppose he's gonna tiger, but he didn't tiger. He's saying I cannot do this anyway. Probably that's what he's saying in his own words. But it is very, very tempting. There's another ladder. Not a ladder.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Couldn't read clearly, so let's Hana. Still, he's playing with a debt. He needs to come back here at some point, so... Or maybe not, but his shape is he's playing with a debt, as I said. Okay, this is your right. I guess he's interested in trying to eat these two stones or something like that. Makes sense.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So he finally fixes anyway with these exchanges. So with these exchanges, I'm interested in extending out here. Maybe this jump could be interesting, but he will just Atari and Tiger out anyway. And this one doesn't seem necessary. This
9,
looks quite resilient.
8,
I have sent it here,
7,
here. I mean,
6, 5.
but this puts a bit pressure on the black group as a whole. So he still needs to worry. Okay, now he wants to cut the two stones finally. That's what he wants to do eventually. So now I'm glad I made this exchange so I can ladder him. And I have to just double check that I really can ladder him. Yeah, the ladder will graze past the black stones, but it's too close to the edge to not be a ladder. Okay, but then greed takes a hold of you and you want to play this kind of move and say, you know, you're not alive yet, so we fight.
9.
But I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. But if he can just capture them cleanly, that's a bit painful. So if I can go here, 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 Sente, maybe 4. Yeah, it's 3 versus 4, so we have to sacrifice them.
8, 7.
But I think I have
6,
to play this move.
5,
Even capturing would be
4,
sweet, but
3, 2, 1.
I think I have to play this move to have a sealing effect on the outside. So profit-wise, he has a lot of points. He gets the lower left corner. He gets actually points here. Thickness, I have a lot of thickness in the center after this variation. But this is very painful that I have to connect instead of capture. Maybe I could have captured and tried to seal with the tiger's
9,
mouth.
8,
Yeah, that
7,
would have been better probably.
6,
Then it will affect
5,
the fight over
4,
here a lot. Because
3,
now he has center
2.
here, he has push. It makes a huge difference. He didn't like the idea of being sealed. That's why he decided to play this kind of move. Or maybe he read something that he couldn't capture me or something like that. Don't know what he has been reading.
9, 8.
Okay, so we will break out. Yeah, this is nice shape. Yeah, I played yesterday at the Go Club, this exact type of shape. Sometimes a risky idea to play like this, but in this case, Seems reasonable enough. Can I play
9,
here anyway, even
8,
though
7,
it
6,
doesn't quite
5,
work, but
4, 3, 2, 1.
oh yeah, I don't want to lose a period. This kind of move is not exactly comfortable to make, especially if this one is not working, which it isn't. So it's a very bad exchange. Yeah, exactly like my opponent yesterday at the Go Club. She made the exact
9,
same
8,
bad
7,
exchange, and I made it
6,
too.
5, 4, 3,
Mm,
2.
my problem was just now was that I didn't have a good alternative, and then I was running out of time and I panicked. Even like this, yeah. These two stones is gonna be his. If I don't save them now, which I can, of course, do. Then he just captures here. It looks kind of stupid anyway. It definitely looks stupid for white.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah. So anyway, I saved them. Let him have this one. I was hoping I could have two liberty here, so I have some squeeze on him later. But now he gets just a flower. That's a bit painful for me. Yeah, this is all wrong for white, I think. All wrong.
9, 8.
Is Atari a reasonable idea here? At least get that one in there before sacking this stone. But he may try to take advantage.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Seems
5,
not so reasonable.
4, 3.
Let's push here. I'm not loving my position at all. He just became too strong in the center. But I think it's still not that big of a lead for black. It's a lead, but not that big of a lead. Even though I made a mistake. Because I think
9.
originally the position is not that awesome for him. Okay, now he wants to start messing around with this group as well. Okay, yeah. So activate this one. Maybe this was too small. I should have played over here. Ah, so annoying. Why are you so annoying? Can I play here? If you try to counter, I break out and capture the two stones. But yeah, he's thinking that if I play over here, it's gonna be potentially big.
9,
So he wants to
8, 7,
become stronger
6,
in Sente,
5, 4.
which is reasonable. Like even if he goes honey here and I pull back, then he can Tanuki and play whatever, invade the top or something. But also he's probably thinking he can attack my bamboo after that. Yeah, I feel my pacing is all off today.
8, 7,
Bit sleepy.
6, 5, 4.
So maybe he will simply add a move here or something, or he will maybe came out in the center, which looks nice as well. Yeah. Or invade, maybe attach here. Something like this looks very cool as well, very active.
9, 8, 7.
Like this. Oh, I don't know what this means. Just to get sent this move. Oh, makes sense, makes sense. Wait, it makes a lot of sense. Then attack me after that. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this game, but I have a good feeling that, or I have a good sense that we're going to learn a lot from this review afterwards. This
9,
this
8,
misplayed
7,
everything, eh?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, now you think it's important as well? Interesting, interesting. So, you will connect? Wow. Wow, that is interesting. So with this thickness in here, so he's maybe a little bit afraid of cut, actually. Is it?
9, 8,
Is it that way?
7, 6, 5.
Actually, now I also want to cut here. Yeah, I can pretend I block here on purpose with the aim of cutting here. Right. He gave me a hint to attack him a little bit. And there's some painful Atari, but after Atari here, yeah, I can anyway not do this one. I can, but then he goes in here and captures these ones, right? But does he capture them? This is an interesting question. If I capture, you go out. I push, you Atari, I run, you block. I cut, you go out, and you crawl. I hunt, and you here.
6,
You can
5,
push again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's too tempting to capture. That's probably a stupid mistake. I was planning to connect originally. Everything is normal. But then he gets to do this one. It's painful as well. Let's capture here and have some fun with it. Yeah, he needs to go here, of course. There's no other choice. Problem is he can even try to beat this group in the battle. With the Atari and block here, I have very few liberties, only 3. Then I might collapse. He could just start with this Atari, and then he can just Atari here and block, I think.
8, 7.
This could be a mighty collapse for the white. But in this order, at least I can maybe give this stone. But still, that the corner has problem, but there's clampity clamp. And then he goes into here. Yeah, it's a lot of problems for me. Not only one problem, a lot of problems. Yeah, a lot of problems here. But I think the order he played is a bit off. He should have played this Atari first, in my opinion.
9.
Then it's total collapse.
8,
Now
7,
it's
6, 5, 4.
collapsy, but not pure collapse, let's say. But it's very collapsy. Collapsy. He baited me to cut. That's right. That's what happened.
9, 8.
He could read my mind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
Now he's reading, huh? He really wants to do this, huh? He wants to eat the stones. Why not? Why not do that? I will clamp. You can go down. No, you can. Here. Can win this Liberty race, but yeah, just here makes sense to me as well. Yeah. Now I have to probably block here. And in the end, the cut is very valueless. Because, yeah, he can always capture here. But he's gonna do this first. It's totally relatable, understandable. Completely understandable, sir. Have a nice day. Funnily enough, I think... Oh, I cannot play here? He's gonna Hane. Oh, I cannot play that one. But I was thinking if I could play this
9,
one.
8, 7.
Yeah, it's
6,
such a
5,
funny shape.
4, 3, 3.
Okay, let's do this one. So now his hand connect makes total sense. Gonna be useful here. If he didn't play, then it's a bit more scary for him. So he knew that all along. So he can just capture outside, for instance. It's pretty good. It's super fake for him. I mean, I can't really capture him cleanly. I mean, maybe I cannot even capture him at all. So he's like, yeah, not very good shape for me, to say the least. He can net me in a manner of ways.
9, 8, 7,
This move.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I didn't want to play this one because after here he can net me this way, right? Like maybe play here. It doesn't look like real go here. This looks like beginner play. And unfortunately, it is me who is the beginner in this scenario. Yeah. So the cut yields
9,
nothing
8,
other than
7,
some points for
6,
him.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Got his jump here anyway, so we have some potential to attack his funky group in the center. But really, it's of course not really a reality. My cut was noobish. But I think my position was quite bad already. Yeah. Now he wants to play the forcing move first before he connects back. Or maybe he will cut, push, do something else. Connecting back would make sense though. So he wants to be aggressive now. He wants to pull this stone out. He wants to cut me. I also want to be aggressive. I don't want to care about them right now. That's what I'm thinking now. I'm thinking I don't want to care about them.
7.
I want to care about this group only. Which is a typical desperate man playing Go.
9.
Yeah, he just goes for the profit. He thinks no problem, he can handle this group. Probably true. There's a lot of space in the center. Yo. Yeah, he's trying to handle in a efficient manner. Cut. If he cuts, that looks bad.
9, 8,
for me.
7, 6, 5,
Let's
4,
go here
3.
for now. We have to make like a miraculous amount of profit to make up for this loss in the left side. I don't see it since I let him out in the center too, so I cannot hope for magical points in the center either. Yeah, I don't like the way I play this game. Too many heavy stuff. Especially I didn't like the stuff I played at the very end of a Byoyomi. I should have just played the normal move at those times, like over here or here or so on. So I think I need to be better at time management. In those scenarios. Is Atari here good? I don't know. He can ignore. But he might feel like he doesn't need to ignore it. He can just go here or something as well. It's not enough for me to eat him, of course, because I lost too much.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The biggest problem is there's no Aji here. I thought maybe there was Aji. I can sacrifice these but connect this guy or something, but there's nothing. It's so clean for black. Now, this is, of course, very annoying. Okay, at least there is some pressure in his group. But it's very modest pressure, let's say. This ladder works for me, so I can maybe try this move. Ah, he doesn't have to ladder, he can net it also with this move. Right. So it doesn't make so much sense. He will go out. Okay, I think I'm really not in a good state today. This is not a good sign. I'm playing too many crappy things. That's probably a result of quitting caffeine today.
9, 8,
Mm,
7, 6, 5.
what the heck was I thinking
4,
about this?
3.
Nonsense crap. Yeah. Even he gets I, and then he here is nothing. Okay, I think I want to resign here, actually. I prefer to review this part. Ah, maybe keep playing for a second. Or just a second. But look at this dumpling, too. You can just push and cut it, probably. Ah, it's so resignable right now. Sugadinta, you're fasting for 13 days? I thought you were in the EGC. You were fasting at the EGC? This is nothing, dude. Oh, this ladder? He wants to run. He wants to push and kill these guys. Yeah, it's nothing for me. Nothing I can do, I think. I mean, where are my points now? Nothing. Okay, I think it's resign time. I'd rather resign. Yeah, but the really bad part, I think, I don't know, maybe I got tricked in the first Joseki here. Or the thing here. But I really didn't like the way I played here in this area. I should capture. I should capture for sure. Because even if you try to seal me in, then I run a few times, then I Hana here, and then I seal you in. Then again, you could Atari me, but if Atari, maybe I just push, ignore it. Yeah, this my suspicion is that one is really bad. Disconnect, but also this move. Yeah, this terrible, terrible move. Very, very, very bad move. This is very nice Hengma by Black. Nice Sabaki. And Black play very well. Okay, so let's also review the game with some superhuman AI and learn for real about this stuff. And finally, once and for all, I should learn both upper left and lower right. Those variations, because they do appear every once in a while. Yeah. So I will upload it to the AI. Yeah, these AI dance, they not easy. They won't let off once you make a mistake. They just push. Sugadintas is sharing some cool move that he played. Okay, so while my AI is loading the game, we can check out Sugadintas'
invites you to play.
Cool move that he played. Let me just upload the game properly. And so he has to operate a little bit. So Sugadintas has some copy current address. Let's open it up in our browser. Let's share it with the world. No, what? Now I'm copying the address of my chat. What the heck? Okay, but then I can do this. Hold on, sorry, I'm a bit of a computer noob. Let's take a look at his move for me to find. Oh. So Sugadintas was fasting during EGC. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. This is an image shared by Sugadintas, who is in the Twitch chat. White play here, and now we have to find a move for black. Wait, let me try to zoom out or something, because you cannot see the whole board, right? Is it better? A little bit more. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, here we go. Now we can see the whole board. Now black has to find a move. Oh, oh, am I covering the board a little bit with my... I just do this. And the Twitch chat also is covering. But let's do this. Here we go. That's better. So this is for me and the viewers. Black to play. Find the move. Oh, I don't know. This looks... This is your game, and you're black in this game. Okay, okay. So I'm assuming we're gonna look for a move in the lower right here where white has just played, right? I mean, it could also be something on the top here. I don't know what is the status on the top there. Yeah, the top has some annoying stuff too, like cutting at J17 or squeezing or stuff like that. But I guess we're talking about the lower side. Actually, top is big also to play. Top is super big to play. But okay, let's talk about this local space. In the local space, what should black do? Is it gonna be like a nose tesuji on Q6 or something? That's some instinct here, but that seems bad. He's gonna just ignore those and play here, right? Or capture here. So we have to... I think it seems important to save the 2 stones, but not easy to do. Oh, is it a ladder? Ah, it's one of those funny ladders. It's a ladder, guys. Sugadintas. Did you find in the game the ladder? Ah, for those of you who are watching, oh, you found the ladder. Very nice. Sweet. It's not every time in a game you get to play this kind of tesuji, book tesuji. Ah, that is so interesting. Wow, this ladder is so cool. I want to put it up on a board. I can probably do it because I don't need to put the whole thing, just the local stuff. So let's get a board. That was so cool. You found it in the game also, and you win the game, I guess. Oh, that is really cool. That's cool. That's so cool. So maybe many of your viewers already realize how the ladder works because you are many of you are very strong, but for those of you who don't, I want to put it up. This is so cool. Okay, let's just put this here. Just adding the stones, kind of similar to the way of the game, like this, right? Whatever, we just want the local space anyway. So just imagine some white power in this upper side. White power is a bit weird expression here, but you understand what I mean. Yeah, okay, like this. And here, even though this Q10 stone is very far away, and there's white stones here, we can actually find a way to ladder the marked white stone here. I should make it so this is the last move that's been played. That looks better. Hope I copied it correctly. All right, Phil just want to talk politics, but we don't do that too much here on the channel. Okay, so here, this is such a cool thing that Sugadinta's got to play in a real game. So here, the problem for black is that the shape is not good. Like, if I play like this, white can play through, and yes, you can capture, but this gets captured, right? Ah, so painful, right? And even if you cut, yeah, cut maybe could be potentially better, but still, this is so painful because now this also gets close, and you get captured here. Not so good for black. Yeah, not good for black. And also the problem for black is that if you try some like funky tesuji, then white is gonna eat the 2 stones and be very happy, because in the game also these get captured in that case. So it's not so good for black. So black would really love to capture this stone, right? Because this stone is a cutting stone, and if black connects these two, then also white here is in big trouble, right? And that means these black stone will suddenly be alive, right? You guys are following what I'm talking about? So this is the part. So black's normal move will be here then, and white cut. And now, if you try to run, it's not gonna work. I mean, I push you, and then I mean, yeah, it's gonna be... Or maybe this can work to some degree. I don't know. Maybe you can run also, but... Wait, am I missing any stones from the picture? Maybe black can also run, I don't know. But this seems a bit more complicated. I cannot read it properly. Or maybe I am missing some stones, I don't know. But there's an even simpler way to capture anyway. And that is this one. So this is ladder. Yeah, I suppose it's news, Phil Pips. I understand. All right. This is the part that's super cool. So it looks like a broken ladder because here there's white stones here. So after this one, if you keep laddering, then yeah, I look Atari on your stone, right? And this is where it turns cool. So black can actually still play the ladder. And if white captures, no use. Gonna get squoze, right? But even more cool, if white runs, black doesn't continue the ladder like this, then this is Atari, so black is collapsing. Doesn't work. But black continues the ladder like this. Push it one step further, and then runs it in the ground over here. And at any time, if white captures, we're going to squeeze him. So now white cannot run anymore, can capture, but we squeeze. And it's going to be ladder. It's so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, it's a really cool ladder that like goes really far and then turns around. And it happens from here. White play this move. It's like a fake tesuji, a fake suji. But he couldn't see this ladder. Although I don't know, it's super cool ladder, but I also don't know about this variation, what's going to happen. This looks a bit complicated as well, but probably a bit dangerous for white, right? It depends, because the space was not so big here, I guess, for black to run. The ladder is beautiful. Yeah, beautiful ladder. Yeah, nicely done, Sugadintas. Lovely little interim here while we're waiting for Katrain. Okay, now we go to close the browser. Right, so Sugadintas said, yeah, in the game, there was too many supporting stones, so he could not run it that way. Okay, that was super, super interesting and cool. All right, now let's look at my game. Oh, my game was not so bad as I thought. Actually, I had good position and decent position for a long part of it. Did I play poorly because I thought I was in a worse position than I was? Maybe this is a more of a lesson for the meta, you know, the way you think. Maybe I should stay calm and collected. Okay, let's look at performance report first. So performance report, he played very well in some parts of the game, not the opening though, because he played some tricks. But towards the middle game, he had 85% top 5 match. Yeah, okay. Actually, my situation was not so bad as I thought. Yeah, my accuracy rating was 59, if you cannot see because of the chat. Okay, so let's understand. So, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Damn it. Actually, it was good for me for a while in the opening. Okay, let's get to those points. So these are all good choices. Nothing wrong. You know what's interesting here? In the preliminary, AI also likes attach more than any other move. I think if you let him think longer, he might like other moves. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this stuff. I want to know how many times I should push here. I shouldn't even push now? Oh. Wait. So let's try to have some kind of mnemonic to think about how far we need to push here. Once is not obvious. The second time also. Then the third time, also obvious. But the fourth time, you don't even need a fourth time. I was debating, do I need to push 4 or 5 times? Then I don't even need to push the fourth time. Are you kidding me? So this part we have to study very well. Okay. We have to study very well. So actually, black is getting tricked, but he's trying to trick me. He's getting tricked. It's actually very bad for black now. Okay, so we turn, and he plays. If he turns, we can kill him. It seems like, or we can't kill him. We can only squeeze him, maybe. Let's see. So there are several good moves, but let's go with the first instinct of AI, which is Lee. After black blocks, this is Sente. And if black just goes to take the liberties, because outside is also Sente, and all the moves here is also Sente, is too terrible for black. Too terrible. So this is what I needed to understand, which I did not understand. I did not understand that I should have a willingness to give these 5 stones. I mean, usually that feels wrong, right? You run with them, you invest in them, you give him thickness, and then you sack them. Right? It feels wrong. Even looking at it now, it doesn't look that good for white. Right? I mean, you have a second row territory and a little bit of wall, but you also gave away 5 stones, and he's super thick here. But this is actually terrible for black. Now white's lead is 7 points almost. 93% win rate. This is inconceivable for black. So we can even put it out here to have a clear view. So the point is black's territory is too inefficient here. We can see L3 is a bit of wasted stone. O4 also is a wasted stone. And then all the white stones inside, black also answer inside here, right? And also, white destroyed the whole black corner. White got thickness on the right side, and white got the very valuable Sente. So Sente is valuable. So this is not acceptable for black. But, you know, at a first glance, you would feel, well, I cannot give these stones. It's so big, right? Okay, beautiful. So black has at least something a little bit better than just capture. This is still bad for black, but black can at least try this move. And then throw in. And now it looks like ko, right? It looks like a ko. But there's a lot of local ko threats also for white. So let's consider what happens. Yeah, white just used local threat. If black answers, white capture back. Now black has no ko threats, I guess. This is the point. Or maybe white will answer. No, white will ignore everything. And this is also terrible for black. Even though black can get some ko threats. Yeah, outside is too damaged. Okay, interesting. So still ko is a bit better for black than just go to capture. But still not so good. What's funny also about the ko, let's just linger a little bit longer at it with it, is that white doesn't have to start it. Because black cannot really cleanly finish it. This is another thing. So white can also tenuki, for instance. Just push. Yeah, let's say black wants to answer. Yeah, white can even take time. And if black wants to catch the ko, white just continues to tenuki. Yeah, black can finish, but it's like, you cannot play go like that. You know, you've tenuki too many times, right? Your efficiency is low, and white still has forcing moves on the outside. A lot of times, we need to get shown by stronger player, or in this case, AI, these kind of ideas when it comes to a large-scale sacrifice. The idea of treating these 5 stones of whites light is a little bit hard to feel confident about by yourself. Yeah. So Sugadinta's sharing some wisdom. There's a proverb, you know, it's better to die with 2 stones than 1, 3 stones than 2, 4 stones than 3, and so on. Yeah, it's a little bit like the more you sacrifice, the better. Can be like that, yes. It depends what you get for your sacrifice. Okay, that's super educational. I learned a lot from that. So actually, I don't even need to crawl more than 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, but also he shouldn't block. He should now make alive, just like the game. And go to live. Apparently Tiger is a little bit worse. Yeah, that does feel like worse shape. After this one, white should use center to become thick. And now, because of the center, we can push here. And there's a cut here. The ladder is not working for me. But this fight is maybe fightable for white because black is running the risk of dying. Okay, it's not simple by any means. It's not simple by any means, but white can fight. Especially there's, again, you can treat the two stones lightly, just Hana here. Forget about it. If you really want to eat them, okay. I'm just gonna sacrifice some more stuff. Or maybe not sacrifice, but I get a lot of forcing moves. It's still okay for me. Okay, these fights are too complicated and there are too many branches, so we're not gonna study them. We're just gonna, in real games, we can enter into this variation, knowing that if he cuts, we can run and we can fight. Then we have to take it as it comes, because at this point it's not worth it to study too deeply here, I think, personally, because too many branches. Yeah, and if he answers this push, let's say, which would also be a natural instinct, now we can afford to play here, even though he added a move. So let's say now he blocks. We cannot make a living shape in here. So again, now we need to know what's gonna happen. Okay, but now this is simply working. Oh, what is S1? Look at that, guys. Look at that move. Is AI's genius? S1 is crazy, eh? I cannot really say I understand it yet, but just looking at it looks crazy. It's like the only move that AI likes, except for Tanuki. So the point is, if black plays some normal move in here, yeah, actually it's not even difficult for white to win the Liberty Race. Yeah. White will just win the Liberty Race. Yeah, it's not good for black. And by the way, there's only way for white to win Liberty Race in a convincing manner is to play this S1. We cannot play R1. Now there's throw in, and we have some problems. There's a ko in there, right? So we play S1. That's why the genius move is for black is to start with S1. Holy cannoli, dude. I love this one. I absolutely adore this move. Still, it's great for white, but locally this is super cool tesuji, right? Just play S1. And the point would be if white tries to like do something like this, we have a ko-ish shape here. Ko. Yeah, black cannot connect. I mean, sorry, white cannot go down because now suddenly black is winning the Liberty Race. And it's not going to work for white. So here, white can push though. And now it's also interesting variation. There's still gonna be some ko-ish stuff. Let's say I connect this one. But it seems like a multi-step ko. That's why it's still good for white. White gets to capture one first. Black plays ko threat. White captures back. And there, the black has to win the ko a few times. Yeah. Like we can see like this. If the ko continues, like even now, black cannot finish the ko. Black has to just keep taking liberty. It's still a ko here. So that's why white is happy. Even though white can die in there in a ko, it's not going to be easy for black to win the ko. Multi-step. But S1 is still a very, very cool move. Yeah, it's an amazing move. 1Q problem. It's more like, yeah, yelling out Wei Qi, it will be like 3Q problem. S1 is super cool. Like the only good move locally. I take a picture of it for my book that I will never write. Go is cool like this because there's always more to discover in almost every situation. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, anyway, sorry if I'm lingering too long. I know you guys want to watch me play, but I have to study this a little bit because happens every once in a while, right? So yeah. Okay, so understood. So I push again, and then if he answers, I can afford to make this one, and it's gonna be terrible for him. All right, fair enough. This is totally fair. Good. That means he has to cut, and now I should fight. If I am very peaceful mood, I can just hunt it and let him capture my stone, and then just continue the game. Then it's balanced. But we don't want balance because he made a mistake, right? So we should fight here. It's just this fight is a bit tricky. This is hard in Byoyomi to make it good. But white can fight in many different ways, so it's probably not that hard for white. And black is still running the risk of dying in the corner. In the corner, black has 1, 2, 6 liberties, I think. So as long as white's all group has 6, more than 6 liberties, or 6 liberties in his white's turn, white can kill the corner. I mean, it's still the long ko, but other than that, it's okay. Okay, so good. Learn a lot from that one. Wow, what an interesting thing. Okay, so in the game though, I pushed, and now black has the chance to come back and fix. And though even though I get this move, actually it's not that bad for black. It's like playable. Yeah, it's even. So I should have taken my chance to turn. And by the way, black cannot do that one step earlier, or black can, but if he does, yeah, the shape is too bad for black here. It's good for white. Makes a big difference. So he ran again, and again, of course, now it's even easier to see I should play here. And then I run again, and now it's even bigger mistake for him to run. And now I play here, and now my lead is already 8.5. And I thought I was in a bad position. I did play poorly afterwards, but probably that just made it even. And then I just got a bit, what do you call it, impatient, and I started cutting him. So that was a big problem. So here, yeah, this stuff is just like Seki right in there. Okay. My lead is big here. This was correct choice. So actually, but why my lead shrunk so much if this was the correct choice? Ah, it wasn't the correct choice. Aha, so it's important for me to use this center now. I should use center first, because now, if I capture the stone, I don't need to play h3. And if I play h3, etc., later these moves won't be centered. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense, actually. And probably I should even use these centers also first, right? Yeah, this is kind of Seki shape, right? Oh, wait, is it not a Seki? No, it's a Seki, right? Thank God. But that means my P1 is center, which I was talking about in the game as well. So that means I'm already alive, and I don't need to play h3. I can just play a big move somewhere. Yeah, that makes total sense. So h3 was a bad idea. Okay, but locally the moves are fine. So that's good. Oh, really? Even here I shouldn't run? Just play here, for instance. True. That makes sense also. Okay, continue. Yeah, this turn is very important. I felt it in the game. This was an overplay. I also felt. Even here, I cannot block. I play around here first. This was key point. Just extend also is better. So now it's kind of even. A little bit better for black after this part. Okay, so here I was really worried that this was bad, but actually was good. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine here. But this was bad, but not as bad as I thought. Yellow move. Wow, but the next move was probably very bad. Yeah, the next idea was broken. So now it's 50-50. So actually I should remain calm here. He screwed up the opening, then I screw up this part. Now we're back to even again. What is my rush, you know? I shouldn't care these 2 stones now. Just jump. If he wants to eat them so badly, mess around here and then play here. Wow. And that one is really threatening him. Then this is the preparation for cut. Wow. I understand. There's a lot of things to learn in Go. Okay. It's natural, but actually it makes sense because he's so thick here. He captured everything. He's alive. So these cutting stones are not important. They're just not important. Oh, this is so bad. Still, it's even. It's 50-50. So it's my needless rushing to cut him, which I... Okay, but cutting is also not wrong. Something later is wrong. Oh, really? I thought it was a game over here, basically. Oh, cutting here. Oh, okay. I couldn't read it clearly in the Byoyomi. So now it's still 50-50. A little bit good for black. But I could run here. I was thinking if I can run, but I couldn't read because I'm so afraid that he's gonna bam, bam, bam like this. This one looks really, really scary, right? But I guess the cut just works. Still, it's 50-50. Even AI is confused. Yeah, AI is like, wait a minute. What? Huh? Oh, it's collapse. Even AI thinks it's gonna be bad for me after some thinking. Yeah, so AI makes mistakes in these situations too when it's AI Biomi. Okay, okay. Yeah, then anyway. But resigning was a good choice because I was behind by 22 points at the time. So that was good. Okay, but I shouldn't have played so desperately. I was in a fine position, actually. All right, all right. Okay, guys, let's play another one. Sorry about that detour, but I do have to study when I fail so miserably. Okay, let's go. Next one. Auto match. Try my best. Interesting tesujis today. We learned first, we got to see Sugadinta's super cool ladder. And then we got to see this weird attach on the first line. 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, a little bit slow, but we can have a serious game with this Chinese character. Maybe he wants to further drive home the point that Sweden lost to China in the ping pong. Although I will say Sweden's performance in the ping pong is pretty good. Silver. Pretty amazing. Okay, let's see. So we have some similarities to previous game here. A lot of the... Yeah, this time he knows the Joseki. So we won't get an immediate advantage. We did get some advantage. He played here. This is not Joseki. He should have played the Tiger's Mouth. Yeah, there is a difference in efficiency. I don't know if I should Kema or if I should push and jump. I still think push and jump is probably good. Yeah. The point is, in this variation, the end game situation is very different. He cannot jump. And also, the way he captures my stone, if he wants to capture it, is not as efficient either because I can peep later. Now he crawls. That's a bit interesting timing. Maybe I just answer. What else can I do? Push is also an option, I would assume. But anyway, he will push. No, he cannot. Push, maybe he will jump, but then I can even connect or extend. This seems bigger than the corner in this case, right? I think so. I think so. Right, so now he jumps. And after this jump, instead of Han here, maybe I will just connect or extend. But I like connect. It's kind of... Do I like connect? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe I could leave it. But if I leave it, he can push, and Han is a little bit painful. He's not so painful, actually. Maybe I should just leave it. Oh, but what if he can push and cut? Well, that can be painful. So let's fix. This may be too slow. I have suspicion that it may be too slow. But looks okay, I would say. Okay, it kind of seems important to fix here. I don't want him to invade. But maybe this is okay. This is more active, proactive, getting the corner. Also big to play here. But I guess invasion is not so scary because I have all manner of center here. This. I also can live. Yeah, the invasion is not so scary for this group, but for this group can be. So maybe I continue Joseki here. Just connect. If they play just connect, what are we supposed to do? Just here? I'm not so sure, actually. I believe so. You peep me after that, and then I go this one or something. I can also tenuki now, because basically these exchanges are very like a gain, basically. And then if he ataris, I can just stand up. And it's very similar to, I just tenuki right away, he kicks and I stand up, but with these weird exchanges inside. It depends on how big I think tenuki is. Is tenuki bigger here than fixing the shape? Maybe not, because fixing the shape, yeah, it's big also, because I can pressure his shape later. So now he does this one. Maybe we should answer in kind and play our own kind of enclosure. I'm gonna play the long one this time to further counter his outside. And then this variation usually is not so good for black. I seem to think white is too happy in these variations. It's not a huge thing, but it's good for white, I think, locally. So usually it's better to approach this kind of enclosure. And here I can capture the stone, I think. Maybe I should capture it. I can also consider extension. If you extend out, then we fight, right? We can fight that way as well. It's an interesting idea. Maybe. I don't need to be so honte. I think it's probably doable. This is a large extension as well, because it stops him from making moyo. And now we're fighting here. But I don't really mind a little bit of a fight. Why not, right? So Hane is good? Or no? Seems natural to me. I mean, extension of some sort also feels good. Like, we can just play here and let him float around there in space. By Hane, you Hane back. I can cut you, maybe. Looks a bit broken. If I extend out, you Tiger. You became stronger, but I still need to add a move, yeah? So maybe I should just add a move. I'll try it. This seems like some old school way of playing. So now this is not centered towards my group. So I can, well, maybe still big to play here, but I think it's maybe bigger to play around here. Not so sure, to be honest. Also big to play from outside. Okay, but let's try this one maybe. This one is tempting. No, I like this one. So he wants to settle his shape and then attack me. Okay. So the reason I chose this side is because I think now he attacks me here. He's of course a good move, but I can move out and attack him at the same time. That's what I was thinking. But But maybe the shape is problematic. He has some kneecap hit here. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I was also pushing here. Yeah, it's a little bit weird shape for black to a degree. Yeah. So he didn't want to do that. He wants to do this. Then I'm gonna get this move. And we're gonna move out together. It's hard to know exactly how to move out. But just diagonal, attach, or should I tenuki? Just play some invasion. That's hard for me to make the judgment. If he seals me, is it gonna be centered? Do I have to answer that? That could be pretty key question to answer if you want to make the decision here. Whether to move out or not. Maybe just attach and extend is okay. I mean, the shape is a bit awkward when he turns though. If he seals an Itenuki again, how does he kill me? He gets the push and then he peeps here. Yeah, it looks dangerous actually. Okay, let's move out. The original idea was to play here. I suppose this kind of move, this push, maybe? Yeah, this is what happens when they give me too much time. I start wavering on all my decisions. I don't know. No, actually, this push, I like it. I can jump out. This is why I usually play 5 minutes and then Byoyomi. Now it's 20 minutes. Okay, so he plays like this. Then... Oh, I thought I can do... Actually, I thought I can wedge here. But if I wedge, he's gonna eat that stone. I cannot wedge. I can only move like this. Then he can wedge. But he lets me wedge. Then I'm okay. Now I'm okay again. Yeah, then I just jump. There. So it's kind of fixed the shape. A little bit. But he made a lot of profit in the lower right. This is a bit painful. So it's going to come down to how can I attack him in the center as well. Not easy to do. But first I need to jump. I think. So he jumps in the center because he also thinks that the center is important here. Yeah, it makes sense. When you see the shape, this peep is always attractive, isn't it? So... But it could be a crude exchange as well. Even he will probably answer here. So he has some distractions, but let me think more. Ah, these slow games, not good. I prefer the little bit faster pace. I cannot play as fast when the time allows me to play slow. I just will play slowly. Okay, I should speed up a little bit. This is also an interesting way to attack, but doesn't really... He bumps, I peep, he bamboo, and then I jump or something. Don't know. Doesn't look so attractive. How to play? How to play Go? Who can tell me? Invade? Invasion looks like could be overplay. Yeah, it's hard for me to decide what to do. Maybe just here then. Yeah, this is why I need the Biomi to push my decision making faster. Let the game happen the way it happens. Yeah, he's gonna peep me. Pretty expected. Then, yeah, connect. So you're gonna here. Okay. So you really have to attack me strongly here because you're giving away a lot of profit, I think. On your right side. So brave Brave strategy. Ah, you just want to make this exchange and then take this. Now it doesn't seem so brave anymore. Just seems clever. But if I push and then put here, then I connect everything, right? A ladder or even a net. So I guess that's all right for white. To just connect here. It's quite sweet. The right side was severely shrunk. Now he has the big corner and then some smaller territories. I have some small territories as well. And then the question is the upper side. You know, will he be able to invade there? Maybe he has to. If he cannot make it, allow it to become my territory, maybe. Okay, but first he wants to play this one is like center. Can I push here? Do I want to push here even? If I can. Probably not. And if I'm planning to connect here, I should probably play this Atari, because that means he's shaped a little bit heavier to a degree. If he connects here, then I can later block and capture here will be bigger, and so on. But I could have also just connected, take a liberty of the 2 stones. Okay, so finally the invasion happens. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. And if I play this pincer, which is very natural, he may peep, and after I block, he can use this peep as well and start bullying my shape that way. It's a bit painful, but I think if I play here, he make the 2 space extension, that may be even more painful. So let's make the natural move. And let's see. He can also play this one. But okay, if he plays this way, I can also even play like this, I think. And move out that way. Okay, so we are going to run into the center. And in this case, he plays a touch. It looks like a good move. Can I counter somehow? This one? Cut me back. I block. You're just going to eat me. This one, he's going to push out. So not so many options. Just have to pull back. And I mean, this one also can be an option. Pullback looks natural. Then he's going to play here, I guess. Yeah. So normally this honey is the way, but it's a bit scary if he cuts me. If he cuts me, I don't know what the heck is going to happen. But I think there must be a way for white to handle the fight if he cuts. So I think he's more likely to tiger's mouth. Okay. He's preparing to cut, I think. It's tempting to cut here now. Forget about these stones. But I don't think I can do that. Okay, here we go. He's preparing to cut me. No, in the end, he changed his mind about that. So things kind of normal again. So either I extend out or I tiger out, maybe. Extend out leaves behind still a cut. This is, of course, dangerous. But this one gives him Atari and extend, and he gets to control the center narrative. So I think I still will extend here. But the point is I can always Hane and go down to live in the corner later, so the cut is not so dangerous. So I was exactly hoping for this kind of fight, because now he's a little bit weak here, and also a little bit weak here, and also a little bit weak on the right side. So I'm trying to use this momentum to gain profit somewhere. But if I don't get, then he's leading, right? Because his lower right is so big. Yeah. So I need to really get something. Now he played the cut finally. This one is a bit annoying. But is it really that scary? I mean, I can just go to live in your corner. But I'm thinking if I should Hana and Hana again. Like if I Hana and you go out, I think I can maybe kill you faster, but it's a bit unclear. So because it's unclear, I might not do it. Part of me also thinking about Atari here and then run out to make you heavier. Because you cut me actually center for me to connect. Yeah, this one seems good. I make him a little bit heavier with the 2 stones. Yeah. Then I extend out. Unfortunately, I cannot ladder him. This looks like he made some perfect ladder breakers over here. Sneaky guy. But I can extend and threaten to net him. So he cannot kill me with this move, basically. So he will play Hane. He doesn't want to cut and force me to have this move. That's understandable in this case. So my feeling here is double Hane anyway. Yeah. And if he empty triangles to go out, then I connect, he cuts me. I still have a lot of Aji. But maybe this is too much. Maybe it's not the time to do it. Because that could also be hurtful for myself if I just let him go out and then he gets more. So probably it's better to go live. Part of me wants to play here as well to ask him the question. Potentially I can push twice. Maybe not. Maybe I can also just connect. No, let's just go and make a life. That's fine. In this case, and maybe this is the way to do it this time. Because if here he gets another center, it can have some impact on the life and death, and also, of course, endgame. Okay, so finally he decides to save this group. And now we need to somehow explain how we are going to make profit. It's not easy. This one you cut, and if you go capture, not so cool. Still, I want to do this one, but maybe it's to the wrong timing now, because now he will just here and then he will make capture, run out, and he will say he doesn't care about the fact that I can connect under. You know, that makes sense. So how to fight here? Attach, diagonal. Touch, he push and cut me. That's very dangerous as well. Yeah, these slow games are not good. I should have just offered him 5 minutes instead of 20. Well, at least I'll be entering Biomi soon anyway. My play will deteriorate. Yeah, it's hard to think about how to attack in this scenario. Just jump maybe and then attach. Could be another way. Not sure how to play. Maybe this one. Okay, my here is interesting because that really threatens to squeeze him. That really threatens to squeeze him, actually. But he will just Atari and then he will try to... Okay, actually, let me try this. Try to make good shape. No time to wait. Say somehow this looks so bad for white. I don't know if it looks that bad for me, but it's not exactly what I want. This is the problem. I should have played some move around here first before I go to live. Because now he's not gonna bother to save this one. Yeah, he's gonna fight instead. This is very annoying. And now I have to really fight for my life here. So now maybe it does look bad for white. I am starting to agree now. Can I fight with this shape? I think so. Wow, so many people are watching the game. Some Spanish, 6 dan. D, 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 E, G, E, A. Who is that? Oh, really? You want to do this now? Now you still want to save that one. This, I find it a little bit sus. This is no I shape for you. But okay, he wants to attack my big group, maybe. These things should still be sent if the push comes to shove. Now I want to counter fight with him. Maybe this way. Try to make myself thicker in the center. The problem is black's territory is so much in the lower right. I really need to make some profit somewhere. After all of these things have come to pass. If I push, you jump. Is it perfect shape for you? Seems a little bit like that, right? I don't want to give you the perfect shape. What if I play here now? You're just gonna turn in the center? How am I gonna attack you in the center? This is my problem. No idea. I have to try really hard. I think I need this push. I believe even if he jumps with the perfect shape, he doesn't have what it takes to kill my upper side. Oh, this way is not as perfect anymore. Now there is some little bit funny agi like this move. But I guess he's trying to prioritize the center, which is reasonable in this case. Which is also what I did. So perhaps the first step for me would be to play here or something around here, because if I threaten that, then I try to attack. But maybe I can attack this group as a whole. I'm not so sure. What about such a move? Later here. I mean, I cannot kill you, but maybe you will just connect, and then I just go here and you live. And yeah, it's a bit annoying because you connected everything. Maybe I start with this peep now. I need to do something. I need to get aggressive. I did build a little. Oh, already some interesting information. You connect this side means I can cut you here. What? A little bit surprised about that, to be honest. Wasn't expecting. Really wasn't expecting that. That changes a lot. I mean,
Yoyomi now starts.
Okay, really? Oh. Can I just cut right away? He wants to jump or something like that in that case, I guess.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, let's go for this elephant's eye first. Thank you to Mr. Flork for the subscription. Mr. Flork subscribing to Mr. Tall. I like that. Okay, what's going on now? What's going on here? What the heck is going on, guys?
9, 8,
Really?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You're gonna cut here. I guess he's saying that I'm also in trouble in the center, so I cannot fight with him in a strong way. But I'm also saying that that is not so clear to me.
9, 8, 7,
this jump or
6,
this one?
5, 4, 3.
Couldn't realize quickly enough. I mean, yeah, he has some like counter cuts through here. It's a little bit bothersome. This is dangerous for sure. Yeah, I was reading this part. He's going to show me why I shouldn't have played this Atari. I should have connected. That's what's going on. He's gonna show me that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
What is happening? What is happening now? What? So he wants to maybe just give me the 3 stones. Because I didn't have enough profit anyway. Or he thinks he doesn't have to do that. Hmm. Cutting this one if he fix target. That's not working. But could be a good exchange. But I think I just
9,
play here.
8.
What do you want to do? You want to give me the 3 stones? You do want to give me the 3 stones. Okay, that makes sense actually. Unfortunately for me, I should have maybe cut here earlier. But okay, let's still try to attack
9,
him.
8, 7.
Now we have backdoor connection by capturing 3 stones. So we can try to attack his whole group here. Hmm. So the problem is it's hard to profit without killing here. I hate that kind of attack. You know, you basically have to kill. You cannot just take some profit here and there. Well, maybe it's not true. I don't know. He has about 40 points. What the heck? He's gonna break through here? Shit. I don't know what the heck is happening, but I will cut him. I will just cut him and then let's see then. Don't know what is he doing now. He's still trying to kill this dragon or something. Really? This is your way to play? You are crazy. You're a crazy man. Slash perhaps a woman, I don't know. But crazy is the truth. What if I go here, you cut, and then I bump?
9,
Has a good
8,
feeling.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
That was my feeling. To make it a bit forced, because now harder to play here. A cut is like clear. Here I just block, you capture, I connect. Is success? I don't know. It's a bit unclear. He can also try to use something here. Try to cut me. You can also use this type of thing. And then he wants, when I go out, if I go out, he wants to connect an Atari and eat these stones or something. But why I cannot cut? Tell me why. Atari and then you connect. Then I block. Then you turn.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
No. You don't. What are you doing? Oh, wait, you can play here? No. Dude, I hate when this stuff happen and I'm like, am I missing like a liberty somewhere? You know. That's what always happens to me. This looks pretty promising. Yeah, you can do that to try to kill this group, but you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. Okay, this is not so few. But I have also ways to run out, right? Oh no, you want to kill this group too. Ah, I feel like I've been tricked again. Ah, you can squeeze my group on this side.
9,
Ah,
8,
heck.
7, 6, 5.
And then you have enough liberties. Frick. Frickadoodle. Yeah, he can maybe block here, or he can just directly here, or he can peep here first. This is a problem. Can I gain enough liberty? Can I do this? Ah, I don't know. I need to use a Byoyomi here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is good. Here, can you shrink me? You play here or something. Even cut, maybe. Oh, yeah, this one. If I connect, it's like 5 or 6. I don't like the look of this. Capture is better, maybe, than connect, actually. It's not easy to say. Maybe I can do this. I'm just connected.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
not quite.
4, 3.
But looks like a good move. I'm not liking any of this. Now, if I play here, no, if I play here, I am connected. Very, very funnily, but I am.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Guy keeps giving me a heart attack. I didn't have enough liberties here. Here I'm connected with the empty triangle. Empty triangle of death. I can send my empty triangle. Where is it here? Okay, I hope I didn't misread here. Capturing is center for him, but doesn't buy him a liberty. He can throw him first. Here, I have to go here. Sure, here I can go here. I still am connected. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. But actually here I can also Atari. No, this is a center for him. So it's better to... This one could have been my center earlier. 5.
9, 8.
I cannot say, man. Cannot say for sure. There's like a hidden liberty here because he has to... It could be that I only have 6. I didn't read clearly. Oh, but now if he answers here, I can pull out maybe. That's why. He didn't dare to do that. Still, I have the hidden liberty because the eye, he has to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have more liberties. And of course, if he plays this, I just connect. Now he has only got 5. So let's also hope that killing the center is enough to win. But there should be, yeah. Yeah, it should be. He can play here. I can almost tenuki probably, but I don't want to. I think I can tenuki actually.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Maybe I lost a liberty from playing here. Tenuki might have been better. Atari, and then takes. Couldn't read clearly though. Now I think it's okay because he has... Yeah, because of the eye is quite valuable for liberties over here, even though I lose liberty here. And actually I am almost having 2 eyes, right? So he has to be careful about that as well. Sacrifice 4 stones. But right, so now I don't have 2 ice. But takes him a long time to kill me. I don't know if I have to go kill him. I should probably just read it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's just take his liberty. Yeah, this is all dying too. If this is sent there, and then maybe here is sent him, making a live here, but I don't need to kill that to win. Just kill this is enough. Yeah, because this sent there, and then this sent there, and then this. He has a way to live, I think. I could have maybe, instead of take a liberty, I could have tried to kill this group. Take a liberty seems good enough. These are like funny hidden liberties here. He has to like capture once and then take these two. Or he can start from here and then here and then here. But still he has to play here and then here. So it takes a long time. Takes a long time to play there. Why my chat got all weird? Cannot see the whole thing. Okay. So your capture is sent there. We know that. And I will play here, I guess. Why not? It's fine.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
You will push, Atari, etc. But it's fine. Yeah, it's kind of eye-ish here for black. That's the thing. This one. A lot of eye shape. You can attach here first and then. Now he takes my liberty. I guess. If I want to sacrifice this part, I can. Not take his liberty, but let's take it. Make it clearer. Then we are winning. Even I connect. Okay, he resigned. He resigned there. This game. Sorry about that. I didn't really realize how long 20 minutes will be. You can see when I have more time, I start thinking and thinking and thinking. The pace a bit slow, yeah. Didn't look so good for me. This one we also need to study a little bit, especially. Yeah. Maybe it was a mistake to let him cut me in the lower left. I will say generally, it's hard for me to attack this kind of group that he had in the center. It's hard for me to do that in an accurate manner. So like, I think it's probably okay for white, like around here, but it's hard to say. But so I should choose more pragmatic way of play, right? Like maybe I should have just actually captured the stone, right? To be proper, I can always extend over here and here later, right? So maybe capture the stone is reasonable. He can make a moyo on the right side, but I can make like moyo on the bottom, my top. Let's see. Let's have a look at Katrine. Oh, now we're in the void again. Yeah, black went for some unnecessary risks to try to kill me. I think I got pretty lucky there. Let's load it up. Chuchu 宝宝，下雨了吗？外面有风啊。Empty triangle connection. Yeah. I think I can play in other ways than the empty triangle connection, but I think it was very pragmatic, yeah. Ah, so I was leading in the beginning. And then he caught up. Then he had a bit of a lead. So it was fluctuating in the center. I'm just looking at the graph here as it's forming. But his lead was not big. So my feeling was kind of right there at some point. It was not so bad for me. It was just that it's not easy to see clearly how it's going to end up good for you. You know, you can see like you have all these thick shapes and you should get something good, but it's like hard to know how to do it. So actually I was leading more than I thought. You can see he only had a little bump of him leading. But something dangerous happened toward the end. It looks pretty good. Looks better than I thought. Looks better than I thought. The IKEA connection. Come on now. What are you guys talking about?
Someone invites you to play.
Okay, wait. Let me turn off my game invitations. Okay, we are ready for a performance report. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. I had an accuracy rating of 64. He had only 51. He made a lot of mistakes, big mistakes. I made also some big mistakes. I made one mistake bigger than 6 points and 7 that were bigger than 3 points. Holy cannoli. My opening was better, and mid game was like all over the place. My end game, so-called, was better. Okay, let's have a look. So we are white. This is one. Yeah, this is very small mistake, but it is almost half a point. So, I should jump right away. Because he cannot cut in this scenario. Okay, if he tries to cut me, there is no ladder, so I can connect. And the fight is dangerous for black. A little bit close though, kind of 50-50. It's not that bad for him. But it's supposedly good for me. I have to go live though. Okay, a little bit good for white. Push and cut was not so dangerous. So I can jump. That means he needs to push, and now the push and cut disappears. So I'm like one step ahead in this variation. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know. So actually, after his small mistake, I made a bigger mistake. Now he's leading by almost 2 points. Then he pushed here, and this was correct judgment. Connecting, though, was not necessary. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. I felt the cut could have been potentially dangerous, right? Like, what about cut here? Why do I never learn? It's the same as the last game. If he wants to spend all that time to eat my many stones, give him the chance. Go ahead then, and I just keep forcing you, and then I keep take center. So the cut is not scary. I see. And of course, this is not scary because now we eat on the inside and then everything is fine. Yeah, we can even push him. Later we can live here. Yeah, it's very dangerous for him. So that's right. We actually need the willingness to sacrifice. That's what I need to learn more. Okay, so that's why I don't need that. And of course, if he plays like this, I think again we can sacrifice, right? He's playing too many stones in one area. Gotta remember this. So my first feeling of Tanuki was right. Then I played this slow move. Okay, then here. Okay, so it was big enough to play here. Good. To this one, yeah, AI doesn't like the invasion. I told you guys, right? That is old school wisdom, but new school wisdom is you just approach. And even if this kind of exchange happen, black is fine because black can later play e2 and all kinds of forcing moves on this group. So it's fine. New school wisdom is you approach. You don't play this move. That was old school. So after this one, I'm curious to see what about my decision to extend. So I should just capture the stone. Yeah. It's funny that it doesn't give me the e6 option to cut, to capture. Is it really that much worse? Oh, g5 is a bit annoying. Oh, it's actually way worse, huh? I really should just capture this way. And then I should be happy here. So if he makes the big moy over here, yeah, we can just continue and yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, makes sense. So that was a bit overplayed to play over here. Not that big of a mistake. Almost a 1 point mistake. He goes out. This fight happens. Okay, my extension was not terrible, but it wasn't good. These original ideas, I should have stuck with them. So I was thinking he goes here, even here. Okay, like this. But actually, yeah, okay, does make sense. I'm a bit more out in this variation than the game. True. So this was a bit bad. Okay, he wants me to use the sentinel. Fair. Whatever. Use some peep. This was correct. Push was also correct. Jump was not the best. Peep was better. We cannot play here? Cannot play here because I'm gonna cut you. And if you do this, we're gonna eat right away. Oh, profit. Okay. So if I peep, then he has to play here. And then just attach out. Like this. That's what I was thinking. It's kind of. But when I was thinking this variation first, and it's gonna be like something like that. Sorry, not like this. Lag in my mouse. Like this. But then I realized I cannot wedge because he can cut. So I should peep. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. This part is fine. Fine. This was a big impasse for me. I didn't know what to play here. I was talking about this peep, wasn't I? This move. Okay. Because I felt this was awkward because of there's such a move. Actually, would have been okay though. So peeping first is a good idea, and then play here. And I should be satisfied like this. Even though he gets a very big corner, it's no big deal. Makes sense. Okay. So in the game, I play here, give him some nice moves. Then he plays here. Yeah, I push. Ah, cutting is not the best. But now white is leading by 5 points, by the way, guys. Didn't feel that good. It's leading by 5 points at this moment. Holy cannoli, dude. So, but this one is a bit wrong. Cutting is interesting. What is the purpose? So the idea is if for sure this move is center here, then you can go like really far and there's no problem. Oh, really? No, that's not the idea anyway. I don't know what the cutting idea is about. Okay, but this is the point, so that even if you split me, it doesn't matter because you're too much danger and I'm not really in danger with my group. I see. That makes sense. So this was a bit slow. And this was not right. I should have pushed here. I was thought about it, but I thought like, what about like this variation? I'm so heavy on this side and this group can maybe get into trouble. Oh, this didn't feel good. But actually it's really good for white. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's something I don't understand about the life in that situation here. Maybe white is just totally unkillable. And that's why. So now white's lead is diminished a bit. And here I was thinking about this too. So really I should just play here. Then if you make the extension, it's nothing to fear. Okay, he always wants to play this, so let's just play this. And then just play this, let's say. Just keep attacking. Yeah, it makes sense actually. It's better to attack this thin group and have a thick group here. The game, I had some problems in the corner, right? So that makes sense. So this was minus. Now white lost the lead. And after this... really I can push? But what about this one? You want to do like that. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. 秋秋，你在吵啊？哎呀 Sorry, I had to scold my cat. Hanno was wrong? I'll just extend this, okay. So this is when black started taking a small lead. But it didn't last long. Ah, he was considering playing outside, wasn't I, in the game? And then if he captures, it's like, I will cut him. Or even just connect. Wow, it's just bad for black. Yeah. So I didn't need to connect there. This was when black took a small lead. And quite quickly, he lost the lead. Now white is leading again. Oh, I played correct here as well. Even here. Oh, not perfect, but okay, not bad. Not good enough. I should just jump. I couldn't figure out the move here. I just play Kima. So actually white is leading from here the whole way out. That's actually fascinating, because I thought I might be worse here. To be honest, I thought so. I think some of you guys watching also thought that, right? That I was worse here. Actually, I wasn't. That's so fascinating. Alrighty then. Okay, and in the end, he died a lot. This was a mistake, because I can actually... Huh? But if I don't play... So, oh, he wants to play here, but then this is alive, yeah? He just wants to do this. Give this part and kill this part, and it's already great for white. Yeah, that makes sense as well. I was too, like, tunnel vision on this group. But it works out in the end. Although it was a bit scary. I could have played here. I couldn't read clearly. I was like reading some crap. Like, I don't know. Like what was I reading? Yeah, I was reading that I cannot connect here, which is true. But then actually he cannot cut. So, so it was fine. So I should have just captured the stones. But I should have left the Biomi as well. This is big minus because I could win easier. But it doesn't matter. If you win, like, it's fine. Empty triangle. Only move. Only move. Almost only move. Come on now. Come on now. It's the best move anyway. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Empty triangle. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. And game over. Okay. I need to eat a dinner now. But maybe I will stream again soon. Shall we do a raid on somebody? Who's streaming us now? Sammy one up. Crow 299. Let's do a Sammy one up because they only have one viewer. Oh, what? Now I'm hearing myself. Okay, Sammy one up. Okay, let's do a raid. Oh, no worries, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay, let's go. Raid. Sammy one up. All right, guys, let's raid this guy. It's got only one viewer, so now we can see how's it going for him when we get some more viewers in there. Okay, ready to raid? Right out. And to all the rest of you, thanks for tuning in. And I will see you guys next time.